Okay. Couple things. I typically don't like buying a scout on second round, just cause you don't get as much money for each kill. If they have Tech 9s or PT50s, it's harder for you to hold your ground. And also you're not using all your money. So yeah, I'd recommend just buy a nade, buy another flash. Come need help.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade! Throwing grenade!
Okay. When you're peeking out like that, just be aware that you can be visible.
Forward! I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade! Throwing grenade!
Where, but yeah. It's fine, you're not fully peeking, so it's okay.
Switching up. We're going in. Flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
You have 4 bullets still, just keep running. There's no reason to stop here. Just keep going. Doesn't matter if you die with 4 bullets or not. If anything, you have the USP, you should be the one dying for sure.
I'm planting the bomb. Let's set this place on fire. I'm laying down some smoke. I'm throwing a grenade.
So, you know your teammate's already here. There's no reason to be watching this still, to be honest. You also heard the smoke. So unless you're just saving, that's fine. But yeah. If you're going for this, you shouldn't be holding this that long. Okay, so you are going for it, but you took way too long. You guys have no kits, you gotta just go. Like at this point, there's no reason for you to even go. Like even if you start going now, you're not gonna make any impact before the bomb goes off, like before you can defuse. And since you have no armor, if you take any bit of damage, you're gonna die to bomb. So at this point, you should already just save. You're too far away, anyways.
Defusing the bomb. Terrorists
Yeah,
win. Right there, right there.
You gotta decide if you wanna go for it or not.
Go, go, go. Fire in the hole. Grenade out. I'm gonna fix these bombs now. Bomb has been planted. Smoke out! Terrorists win. We're all stuck. Let's go to where you will never fall. Throw in a flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade. Deploying smoke shield.
Okay, so you just saw bomb. Run!
Throwing a flashbang.
okay, there's no reason for you to walk here. They haven't peeked outside the whole round. You just saw action ramp. You gotta just go straight down to B. Like, I don't know what you're doing right now. B is wide open. Ramp's wide open. Like, if anything, you should be watching Hell or Heaven. But you should not be staying here. You should be either rotating on secret or watching Hell or Heaven. You're watching nothing right now. They can't be here. Your teammate is in lobby, right?
Activating the bomb.
So your teammate just died on B, but if you were here like just 3 seconds earlier, you could have been here like 5 seconds earlier. But if you, 3 seconds earlier, you could have traded this kill. It would have been a 1v2 with bomb down.
Throwing fire.
Okay, you know your teammate just got killed. Trophy, you gotta go fast. Like as soon as you hear that, you gotta just fight this guy on site as soon as possible. You shouldn't be waiting until they can group up like this. Yeah, like you should have done that like 2 seconds earlier. You would have got the bomb planter or before you even planted the bomb, and then would have been 1v1.
Throwing fire. Flashbang.
Don't hold. Okay, you have a smoke, you have a flash, use it. You're not gonna be able to get that peek off against better players. Okay, you keep you just swing as if they don't have aim, but like you're just putting yourself in the middle of there, just like you're not even ready to shoot or scoped in. You're just walking across.
Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Fire in the hole.
Okay, also you're not buying a nade. You're not using all your money. Buying a nade is so good on with an op because you can break smokes. Smokes are used to counter oppers, so having a nade is one of your best friends. Being able to nade smokes.
Grenade out. Laying down. Incendiary out. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Incendiary out. Grenade out. Grenade. Throwing smoke. Grenade flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Counter-terrorist. Let's go! Let's go! Laying down smoke. Flashbang. Throwing fire. Flashbang out. Grenade. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Laying down smoke. Flashbang. We're on. Throwing smoke.
Okay. Your outside player, I wouldn't buy head armor here because most of you can probably assume most of them have AKs. One of them has a glow, but you should not buy head armor in this case. You can buy extra nades here.
Throwing flashbang.
Also, you're probably finding success in this game because these guys are lower ranked, but higher elos, these angles you're playing are all gonna get pre-fired. So, you should probably, and also, yeah, you should just learn to play like other off angles, like learn to play back here. You can play on the box here as an outside player. You can even play Zaiwu here, back here. Or you can even play towards mini. If you're smoked off, your job as an outside player is just to say they can be secret. But as long as you watch mini, then you're doing fine. Like you'll see this often as in pro play, the outside player will just play back here, and they won't let people get in the mini, or they'll just play super far back and just play their life. Because you don't want to just expose yourself at each round and take the fights, because they have AKs, like they're one shot headshot to you.
Grenade throwing flashbang. Smoke.
Yeah. Like you're just giving your life away for free here.
Move it, move it. Smoke. Fire in the hole. Grenade. Grenade out. Throwing smoke.
Okay. This is you just gotta stick with the team here. Like if all your team is running down here, this guy up here can't do anything unless he swings out here, right? So what you're doing, like I can see why you did it, because like if they were here, you have a far fight while people up close. But you just gotta understand the risk of this guy being here. I think what better play would have just been to all go together. You could bait them like a bit behind them, but you shouldn't be back here where you can easily get shot by this guy for free. Cause this guy can kill you for free, super safe. Like he's up here, he can kill you without getting seen by anyone back here, right? But if you're like under here, right, he can't shoot you unless he exposes himself to everyone. Again, you're not buying full nades.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. In the area. Molotov out. Laying down smoke. Smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade out.
Okay, also, this is what I was trying to explain before, but the opper, like your op, they know where it is. They can just avoid you completely if they want to. Like they know you're always playing the same spots, here, here, or here. You haven't moved all game, right? They can smoke you off if they want to, or they can flash you off, nade you off, and you're gonna be pretty much useless behind smokes because you don't buy nades, right? So after taking the first shot, what you should do is you should rotate towards ramp, or you can rotate towards heaven and watch towards A, right? Because they're not gonna keep drive swinging you, like if they're like real players. But yeah, just reposition after you shoot. This is one of the most common issues with uppers, is they don't reposition after they shoot, because more likely than not, they're not gonna keep reaping the op one by one dry. Right? Seems you guys already lose. Okay, you guys already lost ramp earlier as well, so you shouldn't even stay out here this long. You should already be looking to get down to secret. So just really like, why are you going this far? They're probably already on B.
I'm planting the bomb. I'm laying down some smoke. Terrorists win.
Tried to save there for last, but
Go, go, go.
again, you know they have AKs. Stop buying head armor. Buy another flash with it. You can sell and buy a molly with it.
Deploying smoke shield.
bit of a waste of nades that you threw because your teammates, they died to them like crossing already. So you should know that they're probably booking the secret. There's no reason in nading here or flashing back here.
Planting. Bomb has been planted.
Time for that.
Throwing smoke.
Okay, also,
Throwing Molotov.
okay, you didn't even know he was ramp, you're guessing, right? Save your smoke for the bomb. In clutch situations, the best thing you can do with the smoke as a CT is to save smoke for bomb. Because if you don't know where he is, right? He could be ramp, he could be up here somewhere, right? He could be single. Because it seems like you're looking there that way, right? If you knew he was ramp, you wouldn't be looking here, right? So if you're certain, fine, but you should save it for the bomb, especially because of chances like this. If they have mollies, then you're automatically lose the round because you don't have a smoke on the bomb. But if you have a smoke on the bomb, it ruins their chance of like mollying the bomb to save the round. So just in general, in the 1v1, always save smoke for bomb, no matter what.
Throwing fire. Terrorists win.
Yeah. So you even went to your own molly, right? But if you just went smoke, like open the door here, peek these angles, then came here, smoke the bomb. The only thing he can do is guess whether or not you're on the bomb and like just full sprint at you, right? But you have the option of tapping, swinging, or sticking, right? Either way, either play is fine. But what you did, you just wasted a smoke ramp, right? Molly this, and then you didn't go towards the bomb during that either, right? Like if you need his ramp, you can smoke and molly this off and go straight for the bomb, but you didn't do that. You played for the fight, but this guy won't go in the molly to fight you or push in to fight you. Let's go again.
Throwing smoke. Throwing Molotov. Throwing fire.
Okay, this is the only time you knew he was ramp, right? But you didn't know before, so that's why you should never use a smoke here. Save it for the bomb.
Let's see it there. We kill them, and then we go home. Move it, son.
Okay, so at this point, you know lobby's breached, right? So you know that at any time, you're watching it as if you know, right? But they can come here, or they can push up here, right? You have two things to worry about. How are you? You know there's two in lobby, just jump down mini, and then go with your teammates. No reason to stay up here. If you stay back here, this guy kills you, or that guy kills you, they get your AK, is what you're throwing the game. You're throwing the round. Should have done this earlier, because now the lobby's players could go back and do it, and like come back to onto A site or whatever. You guys, as soon as you see two lobby, just sprint into action. Either jump mini and go into mini, and then you know they're in lobby, and you can clear like this, because you know the other guy's outside, right? So you like jump down to mini, and just clear A by clearing lobby, because you know where they come from, right? But now you don't know where they are. They could be in mini now, which they are going to be. So you gotta just be faster. Nice. No last to our lobby. No. I don't think he could have gone heaven by now. Okay, no reason to go into here by yourself. If he had a pistol here, it killed you, gets an AK for free, no one's here to trade you. Right? Literally no one's here to trade you. So.
Terrorists win.
Nice. Shit, it's not bad. Okay, one thing I would say, break the win. If you're not doing anything and you're not the first one in spawn, break the windows so you can do an A exec later on in the round if it is an available option.
Throwing flashbang. Fire in the hole. Smoke. Grenade out. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Okay, flashbang absolutely useless.
Grenade out.
Right? If anyone was here, they wouldn't even see it. Right? Your teammate's already up here. They wouldn't see it. Also, it's so far away just in terms of distance. Even if someone was looking directly at it, like even if someone was right here, no one would get you won't get blinded by this for more than like 0.1 seconds because it's so far. So just don't waste that flash.
Flashbang. Grenade. Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
Okay, you know the bomb's down, you're the only one who can get to it. By jumping down mini, you're basically wasting a whole, I don't know, 15 seconds to have to go all the way back here if you were to get the kills, right? By being here, you can easily get the bomb and then just play from lobby. It's a minute 22 on the clock, so you should have time to go back, get the bomb, and you can regroup with them later. But doing this wastes so much time. You have to go all the way back 20 seconds, make sure they're not up close. It's like gonna waste like half the round. See, you make sound here, so even if you get a kill or two here, you still don't have bomb, so you're still like wasting a lot of time.
Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Counter-terrorists win. That's the way we do it.
Tough spot there.
Let's go. Throwing smoke. Smoke. Grenade. Incendiary fire. Grenade. Fire in the hole. Throwing smoke. Counter-terrorists win. Gotta do this. Throwing flashbang. Grenade. Lay down some smoke. Grenade. Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Smoke. Throwing
We
fire.
didn't high HP like this, don't stay up here. You can get naded. Like if someone was playing mini nades up here, which is pretty common, you're insta dead. You're in a very commonly naded spot.
Gonna plant. Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Terrorists win. Yeah. Move it. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
Okay. I don't think you know the timings, but he could be here when you're doing that swing. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Like you're making yourself exposed from here, and then yeah. It's not perfect for an op. If that was your plan.
Throwing a flashbang. Decoy. Grenade. Incendiary. Throwing fire.
No reason to slow down to throw a decoy. Wait, this is such a bait.
Throwing a
Like,
flashbang.
why are you staying here? You wasted like extra 2 seconds. Look how far you are behind these guys now. Right? So now, when these guys are going out,
Grenade. Incendiary. Throwing fire.
say you're right behind Neat, right? Like, say you were here. Right?
Throwing a flashbang.
Here, like, everything's already settled. But you could have, like, if Neat died to this guy, right? You wouldn't have been there to trade because you threw a decoy for some reason. There's no reason to throw a decoy. Like, you can throw it on the run. There's no purpose of the decoy anyways. Okay, your teammates are pushing in. You just gotta push in with them. You can't be baiting like this. If they were here and they naded the smoke and killed these guys planting, and you're just waiting here, you're doing absolutely nothing. Oh, and you had bomb. So yeah, you definitely should have went earlier.
Bomb has been laying down smoke.
Okay. Also, here in this position, your teammate should take first contact. The reason is, if this guy's up here, right, he can swing like this. Oh, sorry, let me get a head level. He can swing like this and see just you, and Wayne won't be able to, Cat won't be able to trade you, right? But if you waited like behind here, just wait, and then he swings Cat, then you swing, he has to be like all the way out here to swing, right? And at that point, he's an easier kill for you, right? You're not setting yourself up to win this round because you're letting yourself get peeked first before this guy. And there's no reason to even peek mini at this point, right? This guy's got the cross. You don't need to, like, if you die to this mini guy, you automatically lose the round. Okay, luckily for you, this guy's a dumbass and just did that. Okay, your team was fighting. There's no reason to stutter step. Like, why are you stutter stepping? Just swing out. Your team is fighting here. Just swing. No reason to hesitate.
Bomb has been laying down smoke.
Again, don't do that. They can't peek. They can't be here at the start of the round, right? You should be concerned about the other parts of the map before secret right now, because they can't peek you at this time. This is not a timing. Why are you building with 27 bullets? Why are you flat? Your teammates are pushing here, and you're focused on flashing behind you. You have someone behind you already watching. Just push with your teammates. See, if this guy died and didn't get the trade, you would be late to the trade, and it wouldn't be a necessarily guaranteed kill, right? You just gotta go. You just gotta be with your teammates. You can't just be flashing like that and just like wasting your time. Nice swing.
I'm throwing fire. I'm planted. Grenade. Bomb has been
Okay,
planted.
again, loading with 17 bullets. If there was a guy ramp and he heard you reload, they know for a fact you're there. Why do you need to reload with 17 bullets? There's only 2 enemies. Okay, and you're watching something that does not need to be watched. This guy's watching the doors. This guy's watching single. You're watching nothing, right? If anything, you should be back here, just holding this ramp angle or something, so that this guy doesn't die to ramp for free. At least you hold one of them, right? You can hold up here and just hold this headshot angle, or hold here and hold this one, right? But you're literally watching nothing right now. Like, you're literally doing nothing right now. Again, what are you watching? Okay, no, that guy's there. Okay. This guy's 100 HP. You're 22 HP. You should be the one holding the angle and letting this guy swing off you. Right? You just have a perfect bait and switch setup. If he stays behind the silo and you're here, this guy can't kill you unless he swings out like this, right? Once he swings out like this guy can swing off and just trade you, right? If you hide here, I swear to God. Okay, exactly. Like, you cannot be holding this angle. You cannot be hiding here. You're 22 HP, your teammate's 100 HP. Play off your teammate. Let your teammate play off you. You hold this angle, he has to swing like this. Completely opposite direction of your teammate. And you're 22 HP. Absolutely the wrong play to make. You cannot be hiding here. Of course your teammate shouldn't be peeking this, but you shouldn't be hiding here. You should just be holding this angle and playing the 2v1 properly. Like, the way you're playing it, if this guy killed this guy somehow, while you were hiding, like if he walked out and killed your teammate, that's a 1v1, right? Sure, he might not know you're here, but like there's a chance he might turn around and kill you because you're 1 HP. You're dead to 1 bullet. It's much more unlikely for him to kill you here and then instantly headshot this guy because he's 100 HP, right? But if he kills your teammate here, then he turns around. One lucky bullet will kill you. Doesn't even have to be a headshot. So yeah.
Let's go. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire out. Let's go. Move it. I'm throwing a grenade. Fire in the hole. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing a grenade.
Okay, you're in the middle here. Do not throw the nade as the first person in. You're not in charge of throwing nades. You're in charge of clearing space. Please do not throw a nade when you're the first one out. And instead of keep going out, you're staying in the back in the open, throwing in a smoke or molly. Like the guy could have been here, and he could have swung at you, and you would have had your nade out. Cause you're the first one out. No one is like. Like when you peeked.
Let's go. Move it. Fire in the hole. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing a
point, he could be swinging you, and you'll just die.
Fire. Grenade out.
This guy wouldn't have been able to immediately because he's so way further back. Right, so as the first person, you're not in charge of throwing those nades.
Grenade out.
And again, you're throwing a flash that's useless. It doesn't do anything, but you're putting yourself at risk by just running and throwing like this. What's the point of that? You can throw it, if you wanted to flash it, you could bounce it off this wall, and it'll land here. It does the exact same thing. Or you could smoke it. Smoke this, it does way more than a flash. The flash is nothing. You're just putting yourself at risk by just running in the middle of nowhere and just throwing a flash. No reason to get caught like that.
Flashbang. Smoke. I'm throwing smoke.
So you throw a smoke here, right? But what if you just smoked here and just held this earlier, right? You'd have all this ramp. You don't have to you don't have to worry about, oh, he might come from left or right side, right? You only have to worry about this. You can even hold here and hold this angle, because you know these guys probably won't push the smoke. If they do, they'll probably make noise.
Activating the bomb has been planted.
And because they're on pistols, this smoke is giving them a chance to get up close, right? If like 3 of them jumped out of here, it's way more likely for them to kill you than if you're like, if you smoke this, you can also like play back here and hold this long range angle, right? You're putting yourself in a spot where it's better for the pistols.
Throwing flashbang. Let's make this ready for go. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary on fire. Incendiary. Flashbang. Smoke. Deploying flashbang. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. Throwing fire. Molotov. Planted. I'm laying down some smoke. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Throwing fire.
Okay, so again, nice. See how this round you need to push lobby, that you push mini instantly? That's what you should have done the other round. Yeah, good job.
To the ground.
Okay, I think
Flashbang. Grenade. In the area.
good kill. Okay. This is the problem with you always swinging up close like this. It's fast for you, but also makes you more susceptible to dying, like what you just did. Your whole body is visible to this guy, right? Let me just go back. Look, your whole body is visible to him for him to shoot. He doesn't need to headshot you because if you miss a shot, you're wide open, right? But if you were to start opping like back here, you can crouch, and then uncrouch and kill this guy. It's a faster peek as well than running, scoping, and shooting, right? A better way is to just uncrouch and shoot. But yeah. Okay, it's OT, no reason not to buy full nades.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing smoke. I'm starting to the ground.
Guys, you're playing up front here, right? If you miss your shot, you're just guaranteed dead. But if you were to stay back here, it might be a harder shot for you to hit because you might see less of him, but he also, it makes it impossible for him to kill you. Because once you take a shot, you just crouch and you're unhittable. Right? So if you have an off day, or if your aim's slightly off, at least you're putting yourself in a position where you can recover.
Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
Okay, your name cycle gets scrolled actually. Okay, you heard the flash here. Your teammate is pushing him now, right? You hear your teammates pushing them? You should be joining them now. No reason for you to stay back here and just bait. You're reloading, what, like one You have 8 bullets. Your teammates are pushing? Go help them. Stop reloading. Go, go, go. You're reloading. Oh! He's literally fighting right now. Go help them.
Smoke. Molotov.
Nice, good kill. Oh, okay. It seems like you're not aware they could be here or Asian. Like,
Smoke. Molotov. I'm planted. Bomb has been planted.
so here you have a teammate who's watching mini, right? If you're putting yourself here, if you miss his heaven shot and this guy peeks you heaven and you miss, he gets a free kill on you because you're so out in the open, right? If he's here, it's a free kill for him. You don't have anywhere to move, right? Oh, sorry. If you were to play like slightly behind the boxes like here, so only your head shows, that's a much better angle. So from what I see, it's like you're a good player with good aim, but you're not putting yourself in places where you have a fallback plan, right? Like it's good that you're hiding yourself from mini, but it's smoked off and your teammate's watching it, right? What you should be focused on is making sure that if you do miss a shot, you have a way to get back out.
Terrorists win. You have proven to think you will win. Watch out. Throwing flashbang. Using it.
Not by a smoke.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it. Throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang.
again to get shot at. Oh my goodness. You just knife out. No reason to nade this. It's smoked off, just go down while it's still mollied. Join your team. Don't waste your nade mollying or nading. Like what if there's a guy flanking and he started coming up here and he shot you? Right? You just gotta go. Even if the nade landed, it wouldn't have landed deep enough for it to do much damage. Like maybe 20 damage.
Planted. Bomb has been planted.
Okay, so you know where both of them are, right? You knew one was secret, and you know the other one is the one you hear right now.
Terrorists win.
Again, not buying full nades. Why? No reason to buy a helmet. Everyone in OT is buying an AK. They're not buying a Galil. A Mac 10. If you're worried about a Mac 10, you're not gonna get Mac 10 out here at this range, right? It's like, don't buy head armor. Buy a nade if you really want to save the money. Buy a nade instead. I would say $50. Or do a helmet.
Throwing a flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing fire. Grenade out.
Okay, you're walking back into the angle, but they could see the top of your head as you're walking back. So what you need to be doing is you need to be crouching and then uncrouch to peek the angle. You can't be walking back into the angle. That's a free kill for them. Let me see. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's imagine there was an opera here, right? Let's just say he's here. If he's looking directly at you, right? He knows your credit card, right? So he's gonna be looking here only. See, at this point he can see you. But you're just scoping in. Like you're scoping while walking back. You have to stop and shoot, or he can just shoot. Better play is to just, you know, crouch and uncrouch against better players. Obviously, in this match, these are less skilled players, so you're not gonna get punished for these mistakes. Okay, you heard them ramp. You gotta make a play. You either gotta hurry and watch hell, right? Or make your way down secret. You're wasting so much time here. By the time you actually get down to secret, the 10 seconds of the bomb have already passed.
I'm laying down some smoke. Activating the smoke.
Okay, so you're saving. See, if you had a nade, you might be able to blow up with a nade and see if you get a pick door, right? But you didn't buy a nade for some reason. You're not using any of your mollies. You're not using any of your nades.
Flashbang out.
Okay, you're you're just running back while knowingly being visible to this angle. Like you're falling back, you see it, and then you're still like jiggling like this while not being ready to shoot. Right? If you want to be visible to this angle, at least be ready. Like look, you're knowingly going back in this line, but you're not scoping until it's too late and he already has it peek on you. Like obviously, from what I can tell, this is like you're confident in your quick scopes against worse players, but against people who actually know how to shoot, you're just putting yourself in spots that you don't need to be putting yourself in, right?
Let's fire. Hurry up. Throwing fire. Incendiary out.
Oh. If you were trying to shoulder peek that, that was not a shoulder peek. Oh my god.
Throwing smoke.
Let's go.
Grenade.
Why are you mollying this? It's incredibly rare for them to try to walk through the smoke to try to push you. You might as well save, you're wasting your molly here. You're basically telling them, hey, I'm not going doors, I'm going single with that molly. Because you're just mollying where you would have gone if you were to go doors.
I'm going to plant this thing. Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Terrorists win. Deploying flashbang. Deploying decoy. Incendiary. Flashbang.
Again, stop buying head armor. They literally won 2 runs in a row with full AKs and M4. Did you buy one last round? Okay, you didn't buy head armor this round. Why'd you buy head armor the last round? No reason to. With the head armor you saved, you didn't have to buy a decoy, you could have bought a kit. And you guys would have had 2 kits instead of 1.
Deploying decoy. Incendiary. Incendiary. Flashbang. I'm throwing smoke.
Okay. Go.
I'm throwing smoke. Planting. Bomb has been planted.
Okay. That was a good game. Um, not the best game to review, to be honest, because you're playing against worse people, so you can get away with more things.
Move it, son.
So one thing I would say is, obviously, when you're picking credit card, right, like this, it's fine. If you want to hold either one, this is fine, okay? When you peek this, you can't peek it walking back. This is a kill every time for their operator. What you can do is you can scope in and then unscope. This is much faster. Like if you do this, then if you like walk back, and when you're walking back with the up, you're also slower. And while you're scoping in, you're also even more slow. And quick scoping is also just more random, like how you saw the whiff in the second last round. Quick scope too fast, you're fucked. Right? If you're scoped in already, right? Okay. Also, I see you a lot of the times. It's good to go to this peak, right? But you do the exact same peak back here. Like if you get up here late, right? They get there before you anyways, right? But if you get down back here and then do this, or however, whatever the angle is, right? If you're just only looking for this fight, this is good, right? once you hold this long enough, then you can start moving to other angles, right? You can hold this angle without getting peeked by this guy. Like it's very unlikely that he'll be looking in this direction of the silo when he's mostly looking at here, right? So use the back of the silo to your advantage. Like this little crevice makes it so that you can op in these super nice angles that you can't get peeked by anywhere else. Like you hold this, and you can see their feet if they're here, right? Stop peeking. Like this is fine if you're confident. You can flick down. Like there's someone here, and you can flick them, right? But if you miss a shot, like if you're going out here, you miss a shot. You have to run back. They can kill you super easily. Yeah. Um. One thing. As a T, at the start of every round, if you're not the first one in line, if you go marshmallow every round, you might as well break this glass every round, right? They're gonna get to whoever is playing outside on their team is gonna get to wherever they want to be before you get to where you want to be, right? By the time you peek this, even the best timing, they'll get to red before you do, before you get to peek this, right? So there's no reason for you to have to rush. So you can be the one supporting flashes for your teammates if you want. Like if you're going up here, your teammates are already here. You can toss flashes, probably if you're flashing, like flashing, and then you can, as they're fighting, then you can swing. Right? But yeah, it's fine to peek this like at the start, like if you want like a quick pick, if you want to be fast, and your teammates are fast. But if you have time to go slow, like your rounds weren't going that fast, you can go back here and just take your time. Your trading was good. Yeah, okay. And also against better players, you're gonna get into these setups where they smoke you outside. As an opper, this feels like absolute shit, right? You're back here, you can't do anything. There's an opper holding this. What do? Right? That's why you buy nades. You buy mollies. So you buy a nade. That's how you use your nades, right? Or molly. If you want to use a nade, you can middle click throw this so they don't know. So it's in the smoke. You don't want to left click on the ground and hear the bounces, right? What you want to do is you want to be as secretive as possible. You toss it anywhere up here, middle click, right? Actually, that was kind of bad. Alright, this is a bad example. I'll throw the smokes again.
Smoke. Laying down smoke.
Okay, shit.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah, if you just throw a nade like anywhere up here, it only has one bounce at the very end, right? It's even better like out here if you have like time to go back here, toss one up top. Okay, not that high, but like, you know, just like practice it so that you can get like get good nade breaks. This is a very easy way to get kills as operas. You just toss it up here, right? Without a nade, you don't have this option. You're limiting yourself from these options as an operator. And a lot of times I see they have an op, right? You took a shot, right? You missed, toss a flash or something, so that if they keep holding the angle, they have to flash, or they have to move off the angle, right? You have util for a reason. Against better players, you're not gonna win this fight. Like, no matter how fast you are, like, they're gonna be faster than you because you have an op, you're slower when you move. Against better players. Like obviously against noobs, you're gonna mog them because you're just better. Okay, as the outside player, when it's time to rotate, you cannot be the one. You cannot be this late when they're going ramp. When they're going ramp, your job is to go as fast as possible. You can go vents. Right? The door's open. You can like make sure everything's there. No, and then this should be open. And then you can go down and help faster. Or you can go secret. Like if you go like through your ramp, you can like kind of ballsy your way here. And if they're here, you can go, right? And most of the time if they're lurking, they're not gonna just give you the fight walking out, and you're just gonna hold this angle, right? That's not gonna happen. Most of the time, if they are lurking, they're gonna be either holding this like tight angle, or they're gonna be holding back here, or like somewhere back here. So yeah. When you go for the ramp pick, just be aware that if they had an op, right? If they have an op, they can get here before you can get posted. Alright, so just be careful of this angle. It doesn't seem like you're aware of this angle. Like when you went for the op peaks on T side, like you were just going like this. You were peeking as if they can only be here, but they could be here and they could be peeking back here as well. Like if they're late, they can peek back there. And you're exposing yourself like this, right? You're exposing yourself to this angle as well. So as an operator, just try not to expose yourself to too many angles. Because if your aim doesn't bail you out, then you just, yeah. That's probably how if you get inconsistent game, that's probably why, because you play super aggressive angles that can get you punished. In terms of playing with the op on nuke, there's a lot of ways you can play. The operator is almost never the outside player because, as I said, you're limited to just outside, right? You're in charge of outside. You can't make sure you can't make sure anyone goes secret. You have to always be watching this, right? But typically on nuke, it's one ramp, one door, one hut, and one outside player, and then the operator is the roamer, right? So, door guys, Molly, right? If you want, I'll just show you different ways operators normally get picks. So this is one of the ways. You hold up this tight angle, right? This is something you see in pro play a lot in Katowice. You probably see a lot of operators hold this and fall back, okay? Sometimes if they're feeling ballsy, they'll even go for these picks. And they'll just hold this, right? Because no one expects an op on this line. This is as far as I would go. I wouldn't go like this because people can peek from here. So this is one of the ways. Another way, you could peek door. Like if you flash the angle like something like this, then swing in, right? Another common play for operators to do, they instead of going outside, they go mini, and they just hold this line, right? If they want, someone can flash them in, or you can just drive through this. Of course, they'll probably be holding this, so you might be able to pass the peek. Yeah. If you want to play aggressive outside, you could make a play. So like, could smoke this off. Probably a little earlier, and then you could hold this line. Right? You could play up here and just hold this line. Right? This is also a very powerful spot. I think. Like that. If you want to if you want to get out, you just flash yourself out like this. Flash high up, and then and this should be smoked. If you want to go for this play, just bounce it off this wall. Should give you plenty of cover from people below, and you can just hold this line. And if you have teammates who can flash you over, flash, you swing over, swing wide. And of course this ramp. Probably don't need to tell you about ramp. If you want to go secret, of course you can go secret. But yeah, there's lots of ways you can play with the op. But the people around you can play around you. So also like the reason why it's so good on nuke is because you can hold down an angle as an op, right? So normally you have one ramp and then 2A, one outside, and then the floater, right? But if you hold down ramp, your teammates can all like stack up onto A, like 3A. Make sure A is locked down and ramp is locked down by you, and then you can fall back, right? And this is super powerful. Like ramp, another shot. And you can scope here, and you see all these angles I'm taking? They're all angles where if you take a shot, you instantly fall back. That's what you should look for in spots where you can op. Like all these, this is ramp angle, right? The door, the hut, this angle. Also, if you play up close, you shoot instant cover, right? You wanna go for here? shoot instant cover. Same for back here, right? Yeah. And when you're an outside player without an op, you could obviously buy an M4 and hold back here. Don't be afraid to do that. But yeah, honestly, I think if there's other matches you can review, you can let me review. I think there's that you did like decently on, but not like top frag, like middle frag. That'd be better because um, it's harder to demo review a match that you do really well on. Because even though you make a bunch of mistakes, like you swing an offer slowly, you'll get punished for it. But like in some games, so.